Working with wood is as ancient as any craft in the history of humanity. Our ancestors transformed wood into everything, from tools to art, and that tradition has never died. Some people love woodworking as a passionate hobby, while others have been able to turn it into a legitimate career. However, whether you are a professional or an amateur, everyone had to get started somewhere. Woodturning is an incredibly valuable skill to have, especially if you are interested in building furniture. Luckily, it's not terribly difficult to begin developing these skills. To begin, you will obviously need wood to work with, but the most important piece of equipment will be your lathe. In order to practice your wood turning, you will need something that turns the wood. The device you will be using is a lathe. It is generally recommended that you start with a beginner's lathe, which will usually be on the smaller side. As always, it's recommended that you be a bit cautious when buying used equipment. There are plenty of places where you can find an 8-piece chisel set for under $100, and sometimes you can find far better bargains than that. Traditional tools are very popular, but they do have a learning curve involved. Holding them at the right angle and knowing how to apply the correct force can be a little bit tricky at first, but you will quickly get better and more comfortable with practice. 3-piece sets are also available. They are usually more in the $30 to $50 range. You could go with a modern carbide tool set instead, and they are definitely a bit easier to use. However, they can be somewhat pricey. You could easily pay $200 or more for a 3-piece set. With the equipment you need to begin, you can start developing your wood turning skills. When you get good enough, you could even have fun building your own exotic wood furniture. When turning a block of wood into a spindle, there is no end to the creativity that's possible, but no matter how elaborate the final shape, these profiles usually consist of a fairly small number of basic common cuts put together in different combinations. Practice these various profiles using the tools required to cut them on your wood lathe. Most wood turning projects on the lathe are started by using a roughing gouge to create the basic shape, whether a spindle, bowl, bottle stopper, or nearly any other wood turning project. The roughing gouge is a very versatile gouge, but it must be used properly and safely in order to get good results. The first step in learning the craft of wood turning is practicing with the roughing gouge. Few wood turning tools can be as dangerous as the skew chisel. Sometimes used for making square grooves, it can also plan and shape many other profiles. Thanks for watching, until next time!